Welcome to another post from Dr. Blake's Healing Soul. Today we're going to demonstrate how to apply a dancer's pad. So if you have sesamoiditis, sesamoid fracture, or any pain in your big toe joint, you're going to want to know how to do a dancer's pad. So here Pat's demonstrating in her modern dance shoe how to apply the dancer's pad to the insole of the shoe. So she takes out the insole and she's going to cut some adhesive felt up that's 1/8 inch thick. You can buy this from www.moremedical.com. Go under adhesive felt and they'll sell you about 7 or 8 feet for about $20. So it's relatively inexpensive. So she's going to now find the area where the ball of the foot is. So that's the area we want to protect, and we're going to want to put pressure to the lateral side of that, or under the 2nd through the 5th toes. So Pat will cut about a 3-inch piece of the adhesive felt. And then she's going to cut that in half. She's turned the insole upside down. And she's then going to, after peeling off the adhesive, apply it under the ball of the foot, under the 2nd through 5th metatarsals. So where you're going to off-weight the big toe joint. And then we're not going to demonstrate this, but then you'd put that in your shoe. If it felt like it needed a little bit more, then of course first you trim off the excess. Then Pat's going to put a second layer on using the other half of your cut. And the second layer should be staggered, so a little bit more lateral or towards the 5th toe, a little bit shorter, and just so it's not as abrupt a change. And again, she's going to cut off the excess. She's going to try it again in her shoe. Now, if it feels like it takes the weight off and doesn't throw you into the hole, then that's fine. If it feels like actually it actually is creating a hole there where your foot is falling into it, then you have to thin out that second layer. So because it's adhesive felt, you can take the layer and you can thin out a half of it or a third of it or a quarter of it. You can get really good at peeling off. Here Pat's peeling about 3/8 of it, or 3/2 of it. Okay, so we have like a layer and a quarter now. Okay, now another part is the part closest to the arch. So a lot of people will use that. She'll take another piece now and just cut a little square, and that's going to go just behind the ball of the foot. It's a little offset. Yeah, somewhere in there. You can play with that. You don't want it to be too bulky where it interrupts the big toe joint from pushing down, but it can help in taking the pressure off the sesamoid from that direction. And the last piece is called the cluffy wedge. This is actually applied to the foot, so it's another even smaller piece that's going to go on your foot just in front of the sesamoids. So on Pat's foot, we've marked where you'd put the cluffy wedge. So I've marked where the sesamoids are and where the cluffy wedge should go, and then you apply that right under that. And I do have people who will put several layers of cluffy wedge on there. And that little piece can make a huge difference. So thank you, and I hope this is very helpful in helping you design your own dancer's pads. Thank you very much.